Songkran, the crazy, insane, mental water festival every year in Thailand for 3 days, unless you're in Pattaya and it's like a week long there. Anyway, it's a completely mental water festival, which basically people just throw water at each other for 3 days. And I'm in Bangkok, and around Bangkok it just goes completely mental, and you've seen all the videos. Now pretty much all the videos on YouTube, it's tourists come in and they walk around Ceylon, they walk around Khao San Road, they walk around Paso and shoot at each other. But the Thais play Songkran differently to the tourists, to the Westerners. They play it two ways. Either they sit outside the house, they bring water pipes from outside onto the pavement, they bring swimming pools, big buckets of water, and they stand beside the road, and anyone going past gets soaked. Or they use a pickup, and half the market in Thailand is pickup, so there is just an indefinite supply of these vehicles, and these are the absolute Songkran chariot. And the Thais drive around Bangkok and they stop outside all these people outside their houses or their offices or the side of the road, and they get soaked and they drive on to the next one. It's completely mental. Now, I live on a village down 2 layers of security, so there's no way anyone is going to drive past my house to get soaked. So that was completely out of the picture. But fortunately, one of my cars is a pickup, so I can show you Songkran, the Thai style, riding around in a pickup. It's completely crazy. And the good thing compared to walking around with your water gun, in fact I have a water gun here loaded up, the good thing with being in a pickup with your water gun and everything like that, if you walk around you have to keep filling this every 5 minutes because it runs out really quickly, and you've got to keep filling that up. But if you've got a pickup, you can just carry as much water as you want. So I have filled 2 big massive plastic containers full of water, and all the water bottles that were empty lying around my house, I am loaded up, tooled up with loads and loads of water. And it's not just your water gun, then you can just hoof the water out like this in buckets, and you really get people then. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around and show you life on the streets playing Songkran. And you'll see pickups everywhere loaded with people. So I need a friend to come with me. Alice, you're going to come and play Songkran with me? Right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay, I'm at my local mall and I'm about to set off on Songkran, but I need to tell you what you need for Songkran. And the #1 thing you need is a water gun. Absolute must. They're just going to cost you 100, 200 baht. And they have a pretty big tank in them, so you can just really fill that up anywhere. You can see this has just got a simple tank, screws out, you fill it up with water anywhere. People will just be like 5 baht, 10 baht to fill up with water, and you've got your gun ready to go. Next thing you need these plastic glasses, because you're just going to have water in your face stinging all the time. So you need these glasses. And pick quite a light one, like the white or the yellow or the light green like this, so it doesn't affect your light too much. Then you need a case for your phone and your money and your credit cards or whatever, and you put it around your neck. I'm not going to put my phone in it because I'm using it to make this video at the moment, but when I go out I will wrap my phone in one of these and stick it in my stick. Put your money, your cards, your keys, anything like that in that, and it's safe. Then we have mud as well. Now, apart from water, it's traditional to put mud on people's cheeks. You can buy these packs of mud for just a couple of baht each. Then, I need a Songkran shirt. And again, you'll get these all round anywhere, 100, 200 baht. And lastly, you need a set of flip-flops. And in Thailand, we have Crocs, but they're like the national shoe here. And what I like about these over flip-flops is they protect your toes so you don't bang them on anything. And actually the last thing also you need is a waterproof watch. And we are off. And lesson #1, you just have got to watch everyone in your pickup. You are not safe from anyone during Songkran. And we're out onto Lakrabang Road, and it's completely mental. We have several lanes of cars, people all the way along the side. You just don't know where to look. And you're riding along and suddenly water will just hit you from behind, from the side. Where you're not looking, you are never safe. The next shower of water is going to hit you when you least expect it, and just non-stop. You really don't know where to look, to be honest. And some of these guns and hoses are high powered, so they'll be shooting you from the other side of the road. And as soon as they see a couple of foreigners in a pickup, they'll go for you straight off. So you have to fight back. You can see the street out there is busy, but a lot of driving around Bangkok at low speed is eating up the fuel, so it's stopping to fill up the tank. And that's one of the things about Songkran. You eat a bit of fuel up on the way round. And that's another problem with the pickup, because someone has to drive and they're not engaged in the game. So when you're getting absolutely soaked with the icy water, they are just enjoying hearing you scream, and they move away really slowly, or the traffic is so jammed up you can't even get away from it. And I've seen people with convertible cars with swimming pools in them. It's just completely and utterly mental what goes on for these few days. And the mud, it's a tradition that people walk around with smaller buckets of mud and they slap it on your cheeks, and they will come running up and jump up and wipe it on your cheeks. And you've got to watch it doesn't go in your eyes and it gets all over your clothes, but then the next shower of water will wash them down. It's a real tradition. It stems back from the early days of Songkran, when it was like a festival, a tradition that you did to the older people to wet their cheeks. Now they do it with mud. And the people will just be running around everywhere doing this, jumping in the back of pickups, and you get a lot of mud on your cheeks and all over you during this festival. Now we're heading to Circumvit 103. This is really one of the epicenters in this area for Songkran. It just goes completely crazy. The whole sides of the roads will be lined up 5 deep. There'll be buckets of water, swimming pools, everything going on, and the road will jam up, and you'll get loads of motorbikes, loads of pickups, loads of cars. This is going to be crazy here, and we're just going to go down to a snail's pace, crawling along, and you can't get away from it. For me, the biggest problem with Songkran is the ice water. A lot of these people on the side of the road, or with big vats of water in their pickups, they will have chucked huge lumps of ice in them, and there's guys going around selling big, massive chunks of ice all day and all night. So you're waiting for the water and your body's instinctively flinching. Is it going to be warm, like room temperature, normal, or is it going to land on you like the Ice Bucket Challenge? And there is so much ice water. It's a real tradition at Songkran, and it means that every minute or two you are doing the Ice Bucket Challenge, and if it's coming from behind and you don't even see, you're not even expecting it. It's crazy. It's just completely crazy, completely mental. I mean, you see what it's like here. We're under fire from water on all sides. The place is jammed up. It's just completely nuts. And this Songkran has got bigger than ever before. Last year was the first one after COVID, and it grew up, but this year's just gone completely and utterly mental. We're going to be heading for home now because it's been out quite a long time, and keep staying out now, just going to get jammed up and be out here till the early hours. But these guys out here, they're just going to be partying till they drop. It's just completely and utterly mental. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing what it's like riding Songkran in the back of a pickup. I mean, for me, this is the way to do it. You've got an indefinite supply of water. You can throw buckets over people and get them really fight back. Late at night, you'll get a lot of girls dancing. They'll actually put a lot of stages up at different posts, and people will be dancing on them. And you get girls like this, and she is going right into Songkran. And this guy is going around with a swimming pool on his slide. And he's not the first one, to be honest. I've seen this before. This guy's got a swimming pool. He's got like a fence round. He's got a sound system, his beer, everything going on. Completely, utterly mental. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing Songkran from the back of a pickup. For me, this is the way to do it, to be honest, because you've just got an indefinite supply of water. You never have to refill, you don't have to worry anything about that. You can just carry on going, and you're in the car, you can carry a change of clothes, you can carry towels, food, everything you need. And to be honest, if it just gets too much for you and you've had enough, you just jump into the cab of the pickup and take time out and leave everyone else to play. So it's quite fun. This year I've just kept it down to me and Alice in the pickup, just to kind of have the room to make video. But sometimes I might pick up full of people, like 10, 12 people crammed in. And to be honest, sometimes you get people coming along for the ride and you make friends out of them because you didn't even know them before. And then you play Songkran all afternoon. You made a new set of friends. And to be honest, sometimes you get people jumping in on the way as well, coming for a ride along. So it is kind of cool. It levels everyone off. Everyone's just throwing water like mental.